Hey, all right, everybody, look. I got another box. Now, this has come from a company called Hovsco. It's written on there, and I'll put a link to the actual bike on the screen there now, so you should be able to see it there, right in front of you. That's a link to this bike, and this is the Hovsco. I think it's called the A5 Mountain Cruiser. So it's a sort a legal bike for the UK and Europe. It's a Bafang rear motor, and what we'll do now, I'll unbox it, see what kind of things we've got to do to put it together, and then we'll have a look what it's like. Let's unbox it. Let's go and get my knife. Stay there and I'll be back now. Just wait there. Okay, got my knife. We'll start opening the box and we'll see what it's like. Okay, then there it is, unboxed, and it comes in a sort of like a deep grey metallic satin finish, which is very, very nice. Now, I have got to put a few things together. It looks like I've got to put the front wheel on, the pedals, and the handlebars. This turns around this way. This is facing the wrong way for packaging reasons. It makes the boxing smaller. So I've got to put that on, and that on there, and the wheel. And it does come with two boxes. So I got this box here. I'll open this one up and see what's inside this one. I'm assuming it's the pedals. So let's have a look. Have a quick peek inside. Open that up there. Cut that one there. Let's have a quick look inside. And what have we got? So in here we got, put that knife down. We've got a side stand. It's quite nice, isn't it? We got the user manual. We have a pair of pedals, and we've got optional. Now this is optional, okay? This is optional thumb throttle. So I think it's above 6 miles an hour. It's illegal in the UK. Under 6 miles an hour. If it only goes to 6 miles an hour, walk-in speed is legal. So it's up to you. You've got the option of putting the thumb throttle on or leaving it off. If you leave it off, it'll be pedal only, and that'll be legal in the UK because this is Bafang 250 watt motor. So that's in there as well. We got a rear light in there in a bubble wrap. We have a little tool set to put it together. So I think in this tool set there should be enough things to put the handlebars on and the wheel. We'll have a look in a minute. And I think this is the charger. So we'll have a look in there, because there's the lead with the UK plug, which is a winner. It's nice that it comes with a UK plug. I'll just try and slide this out now. And there's the charger there. Nice compact unit. It has actually got Hovsco written on it there. And I'm not quite sure what the output on this is. Let me have a quick look. So this says 2.2 amps max, but it says with the output 42 volts, 2 amps. So that's not too bad. It should charge pretty quick. So that's what's in that box there. Then there is another box. So let me get back by here so you can see. So this, on this box here, it says, let me show you. It says Bike Essential Bundle. Woohoo, that sounds nice, doesn't it? So what's inside? What do you get in this bundle? Let's have a look. If I can open it up. Doesn't want to come open. Come open, come on. Right, let me just put that down so I can open this. Right, here we go then. So, don't know if you can see that there. I think it says on the website that these things come as accessories with the bike, like a free sort of bundle. So I can see here it's got another multi-tool kit. That's a multi-tool kit there. We've got a phone holder. I don't know if I come a bit closer there. Phone holder. We have drinks bottle, quite nice. We have a bike lock. We'll have to have a look at that. A bike lock as well. Bottle cage and a foot pump. That's quite nice, isn't it? So we've got all these things down. So let's put the handlebars, the wheels and the pedals on. Hey, all right then. So it is all put together. Nice looking bike, isn't it? And it didn't take long to put together at all. Handlebars on, light in the front, I had to put that on, put the wheel on, pedals on, and I put this battery operated rear light on here. The front light does work with the controls. But like I said, it's sort of a, I did say it's like a grey metallic satin matte finish. So it does look really nice. We've got zoom forks up in the front. In the back there's a Bafang 250 watt motor. Peak power might be a bit more than 250. I have rode a bike before with this kind of 250 watt hub motor from Bafang, and it is a pretty good, for 250 watt, it's pretty good. It's got 45 newton meters of torque, and in here we've got the integrated battery, which is quite nice looking, isn't it? And that is a 36 volt 12.5 amp hour battery, and the bike is quite light. It's not light like a normal bike, but it is easy to maneuver because it's aluminium frame, and I do like a nice weld, and this bike has got very nice welds. Yeah, they're lovely welds on this bike. Wheels 2.75 and the tyres 2.1 inch wide, that's front and back. 160 millimetre front disc and back disc, and they're mechanically operated, so we'll see what they're like as well. I have actually fitted the thumb throttle on. It does show, when you get the manual, it does show you how to put the bike together, and it does show you where to put, if you choose to, put the thumb throttle on. Now the thumb throttle only works on level assist 0. When you start the bike up, by pressing the M button, hold it for 2 seconds, the screen comes on and it'll be automatically on level assist 1. So the thumb throttle will be disabled when you turn the bike on. You've got to actually go down to 0, and the thumb throttle will work independently on its own. Once you go to setting 1, 2, 3 or 4, it's got 5 settings. Once you go to 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, pedal assist, that thumb throttle is disabled. So you might be able to change that in the settings. I'm not sure, I haven't looked yet. I probably will do a second video to complement this one of changing all the settings on the display, because there's a few things to go through. So what I'm going to do now, is there anything else I'd like to say about the bike? Is there anything else I've missed out on? Pedal, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's got a 7-speed Shimano gears, and the front cog is a 40T 40 tooth. So it should be pretty good going up hills. And another thing is, let me show you the size. I'm 5'10", 178 centimeters. It does say on the, if you go on the website, it'll say it's got like a size chart of what it'll suit when the seat is down and the seat is up. I've got the seat about that height there. So let me sit on it and show you what it looks like with me on it. And I'm 5'8", or 178 centimeters, as you said, or 1.78 meters. And it's got a nice good reach on it. So somebody a bit taller than me could still enjoy this bike, and somebody a bit shorter than me could still enjoy this bike. I mean, I'm almost flat-footed there, so I could put the seat a bit higher because you don't want your knee to go past 90 degrees. But anyway, let's get the bike out on the open road. Hey, all right then, here we are out on the open road again. Now, I did say that this bike is got torque sensing, so it's not cadence sensing. So I don't know if you can see down here, I'm going down the hill now, so the top bit there is the power bit, and I've got it on full assist. And torque sensing means you have got a sort of, the harder I pedal, the more assistance it gives you. And when you're on the flat, it doesn't really give you a massive amount of assistance. It's more like when you get to hills and stuff and you really got to pedal. So this bike is going to give you a little bit of a workout, because it's more like a bikey bike, if you know what I mean. But it has got the assistance on there. And then also, if I take this all the way down to 0 or nothing, so there's no bars on the assist, then I can use this throttle I put on. That's if you want to put it on. You don't have to put it on. It's entirely up to you if you put it on or not. But if I use that, then I can pedal and use this sort of, like, I'll show you now. I'll press that down now and I'll pedal. There's a hill by here, look, and it's making it easy for me to go up the hill. So that, if you want to put the throttle on, it's a little bit less work. If you put the thumb throttle on. If I go up on the assist level again, there's a hill in front of me now, and I'll start pedaling, and you can see it's on 3 bars now. If I give it a bit more, it's on 4 bars. See, so it is assisting me up the hill, but you have got to put a bit of work in. And I mean, that is the difference between torque sensing and cadence sensing. Cadence sensors sort of, they're off and on, you can just pedal and it gives you the full power. So if you like that type of thing, cadence sensing, where you can do like ghost pedaling, I suppose is that's what it's called, then if you like that sort of thing, get a cadence sensor. But this one is torque sensing, so you've actually got to put a little bit of effort in. So it's actually quite good if you want to get fit, but don't want to get, you know, you want to get fit, but you want a bike to give you some assistance. And also you can fall back on the thumb throttle if you fit it. Because, you know, I think the legal requirements for a thumb throttle is that it'll only boost you up to 6 kilometers an hour, which is about walking speed, roughly. A nice walking brisk pace. So that's what the thumb throttle, the legalities in the UK are. You can use a thumb throttle, but only up to a certain speed. So it's not illegal for me to have a thumb throttle on the bike, but it is illegal for it to go faster than 6 kilometers an hour. So there we are. And like I said, the motor, let's just get out of the way. The motor is supposed to be 250 watts continuous power. It can be 500 or 600 watts peak power, but it's got to be 250 watts continuous power. That's the way it's worked out. Anyway, so there it is. So on the display, you've got the odometer. Your top thing is, that's the power when you're pedaling. Then you've got your battery, and then your assist levels, and then you've got your miles per hour there, or kilometres if you're in the UK, not UK, in Europe. Anyway, let's put that down there. Let's give myself a bit of a boost. Let's put it down to 1 first as well, because there's a hill. So this is a big, huge hill. This hill is my nemesis. And usually what I do is I get up by here halfway, and I pop in that little bit by there, and have a little bit of a breather because I am pedaling. But to be honest, without this Bafang motor on, I wouldn't be able to make it up this hill at all. I'd have to stop. And you can see I'm not massively out of breath, am I? But oh, lucky I pulled over because there's a couple of bikers coming down. Let's wait for them to come down. Aptly timed. Right, let's go. Right, so let's see. It should give me. Yeah, it's giving me a lot of assist. Can you see there? Look, the power band now. Because I'm going up a hill, it's giving me the full, almost the full. It doesn't go right the way up. It's giving me the full thing. Like I said, the more torque you put in, I think the torque might be in. I don't know where the torque sensor is in this. But anyway, let's put it back down and get some good old thumb throttle boost. So it's a 36 volt, 12.5 amp hour battery. The bike is pretty light, and it's a nice comfortable driving position for me. Like I said earlier, I'm 1.78 metres or 5'10". I'm not too far leaning forward, so it's ideal for me really. But another hill by here is giving me a good workout, this bike is, because usually if you watch my channel, I usually have high powered electric bikes, but this is quite nice. This is a quite nice change. I'm actually getting some exercise and the bike is assisting me, so Let's get up this another hill. I think another benefit of having torque assist as well instead of cadence sensors is that the battery's going to last a lot longer, because the cadence sensors seem to sort of, like I said, they're off and on. You start pedaling and they're like full blast. Whereas if I look down now and going down a hill, I was pedaling a bit there, it wasn't giving me any assist, and I was doing that myself, because the torque sensor knows I'm not putting much power into the actual brake pedals, if you know what I mean. Anyway, down a hill, and then back up a hill again. But if any of you watched my videos before, you'll know that I live in a quite hilly area, but I'm in my mid-50s almost. I'm not the fittest person in the world, but I'm finding this quite a pleasant experience. And like I said, I am getting a little bit of exercise, so it's quite nice. But yeah, it's a nice looking bike too. So like I said, it feels, the proportions of it are like a proper bicycle, whereas some of the e-bikes now are sort of, you've got the fat tyres, you've got Super 73 type bikes, you've got all sorts of different types of style of bikes, which are sort of compromises, whereas this is more of a, this is the kind of bike that would, I suppose, get you fit. It would get you fit, and you can actually ride this bike quite easily without, you could turn this off and still ride it home, if you know what I mean. It still wouldn't be terrible, whereas the fat bikes with the 4-inch tyres, if you do run out of battery, they're quite hard to pedal, especially the 26-inch wheel fat tyres. But this is got 2.1-inch tyres, so it isn't too bad at all. It isn't too bad at all. It's gently assisting me along. Now if I use the throttle by here, let me slow down a minute now, come to a stop, and if I press this thumb throttle down, it'll show you, that's how far the boost meter goes up, look. Can you see the power meter there? That's how far it goes on full throttle. So you can see that when you're pedaling up a hill, when you've got it on assist level, I think assist level 5 is the best, because assist level 1 doesn't give you hardly anything at all. You're really sort of, you're on your own on assist level 1. But yeah, I think I'll stop down by here in a minute. Nice place to stop around the corner by here. Have a look at the horses. Just down by here in front of me now. Unless there's somebody there. Let's check behind me. There we go. Nice few horses in the field. How's that? Whew. Right, okay, there's the bike there, look. It's got me up into this nice mountain setting, look. There we are. A couple of farmhouses down that way. And then some nice fields. I don't know what that is up there, but I can see a horse. Probably can't see on the camera, but there's a horse in front of in like an archway over there. Anyway, but that's what the bike does look like. Out in the mountain setting. Now, I might do another video, maybe see what the range is maybe, and also, it's called the A5 Mountain Cruiser. I'm up on a mountain, so, so I might take it a little bit more off-road. I may do another video where I take it off-road and see what it's like off-road, because it's got the double rim wheels, so they're quite sturdy wheels they are, on the back of there. It's got the nice sort of mountain bike tyres, and the brakes work well. The bike's quite light, and it's sort of set up like a mountain bike style, isn't it? So maybe I'll do another video and I'll go off the beaten track or something. But anyway, let's jump back on the bike and make my way back. then, made it back safe and sound. And I did say I'd show you how easy it is to take the battery out, because some people might want to take the battery out and charge inside the house. Some people haven't got the, you know, a shed with power, so they want to take the battery out, take it in the house, charge it up, pop it back in, and it's pretty easy. So it comes with 2 sets of keys, and you just turn the old thing that way like that, and it pops up slightly, and then you've got to give it a bit of a pull like that. It is in a nice firm, so it doesn't just fall out. And then you lift it up like forward like that, lift up a little bit, and it pops out like that. And there we are. And it's, you know, it's pretty compact. It's nice. I'll bring it in and show you a little bit closer. There we are. I don't know if this will focus on the thing there, the label. If it doesn't, I'll put a photo in. But there's the label there, which says the full voltage is 42 volts basically. And then obviously once you've charged it up, you come back over here like this. Make sure it's the right way round. You can't get it wrong because you can see the prongs things go in there. Pop it back in that way like that. That down in there first, and just push it in, and the key should pop out. And there, it's easy peasy, isn't it? And also, it has got quite a nice bell. Not the kind of thing you think would be good, but this one has got, I haven't seen one of these before. They're probably on other bikes, but it's incorporated into the brake lever, and you just pull it like that. And I did try it when I was out doing the test review, and this bloke did jump out of the way, so it does work. Shall I try and test out the bell? It's got a nice little bell there, look, so I'll give it a little dinkle now. Okay, thanks. So there we are, nice bell, and there it is. So what do you think? What's your thoughts on it? Leave your thoughts and any questions in the comment section of what you think on this bike. Like I said, it has got torque sensing, so you have got to put some power in to get the torque sensing to work. It's not like a cadence sensor. If you've ridden a torque sensor bike before, you know exactly what I mean. If you haven't, you just got to take my word for it. But anyway, there's the bike. And if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ho-hoi!